brightness on an aggravated battery.
How you doing? Thanks for watching. This is George here at Wicked Warnings, your #1 source for construction, safety, strobe lighting, and equipment for cars, vans, trucks, buses, SUVs, and anything else that needs construction, safety, strobe lighting, equipment. Here we have a brand new Dodge Ram. This is kind of a twin sister to a couple of other trucks we did. Check the video description for a link to the other build. We changed up the flash patterns in the grille of this one per the customer's request. We also added another razor light to the inner edge there underneath the headlight. The front of this truck has 4 of our Thin-X in amber white, our LIN Thin-X LIN series, alternating color amber white. You can see each light is alternating amber and white, as well as our razors. We have 4 of the razors tucked underneath the headlight and underneath the fender, 2 underneath the fender, 2 underneath the headlight. And they're alternating on a fast amber white flash. We chose not to synchronize this front end because we wanted a gradual movement of all different colors per the customer's request. We're trying to make this a lot louder warning, so to speak. So we wanted it to just be randomized and a lot of flashing amber and white that changes. That's what I was asked to provide. So this is what we gave him. And as time goes by, sometimes the razors will fall into sync, like on the driver's fender right now. And other times they will be alternating like they were at the beginning of the video. So that concludes the front of the truck. Out back, we have 2 of our 28-inch Thin-X strips and 2 sets of our LED HAW Duo, our hideaway duo in low dome. Let me show you how that works. We also hooked it up with a steady flood mode that everybody loves. So as you can see out back here, we've got our hideaway duos in amber in the smaller reverse lens and white in the larger turn signal lens. And I did that for a reason I'll explain in a minute. We're also featuring our 28-inch Thin-X in amber white. You can see it's set on a very fast alternating amber pattern, amber and white alternating on all segments of the bar. If you see the other video, we had a much more relaxed pattern, basically the same setup in the hideaways, double flash X pattern. But the Thin-X was much more relaxed on the other video. And again, we were asked to turn up the volume on this warning package, so to speak. So we went with a much more aggressive flash pattern in the rear on this one. And hopefully that'll make everybody that much safer. Now, why I put the white hideaway in the larger turn signal lens and not the smaller reverse lens was so when the operator of this truck puts it in reverse, not only does he have nice bright LED bulbs replacing the reverse light, he can also hit auxiliary switch number 5 and steady burn the white hideaways as well as the Thin-X. I'm sorry, I tried to show you the reverse lights, but I'm here alone and Dodge's auto park won't let me open the door if the truck's in reverse, even with the e-brake on. Apparently it keeps kicking it back into park, so I can't show you that, but I can show you what we did here for the steady burn feature. So here with the lights off, you can see a little better. We did leave the rear amber hideaway duos unaffected by flood mode, so that way if he has flood mode on, he won't lose all of his warning. And I darkened up the shop, so let me show you a little bit about how bright the flood mode is in actuality behind the truck. Okay, just for camera's sake, I turned off all the flashing. The only flashing we have is on our little display by the front door. So flood mode is on right now. I'm gonna walk into the truck here. That's flood mode off. You can see dark shop, and watch how fast the camera will adjust and dim out the lighting. There's your flood mode on. So you get a decent amount of light. I will tell you in person, it's comparable to, I would say, a set of fog lights on a vehicle. Or a pair of those maybe a little pair of the smaller off-road lights. So definitely a decent amount of light. Would easily light up approximately 6 or 8 lengths of car in a driveway. Would light up about a 4-car garage without a problem. So I'll do it again. That'll be off. Let the camera kind of reset to the dark. And there's your flood mode. We're controlling all of this with the fancy factory RAM auxiliary switches right here in the dashboard. They're hooked up underneath the hood. You got to look for your harness to hook them up, but they are very nice switches. And I will say kudos to Dodge for allowing momentary and the separation between battery feed or ignition feed. Ford should take notice on that, because these 6 auxiliary switches, I believe right now, are the best in the industry. They are programmable from battery to ignition or momentary to latching, and they are actually very nice looking in a clean piano black top panel. It's just a very overall nice package. So thanks again for watching Wicked Warnings. We'll close out showing you again how our new install sticker is, and we put a date on everything, so take a look for your vehicle, see if it's got a sticker. It might have been in our shop. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and check the video description for links to all of these products. Again, in the video description, you will find links to all of these products.